From the lush green lands to the cascading waterfalls, wonders of the world, the oldest habitat of territories on earth, a rich cultural heritage, a continent of 1.1 billion people, second largest and most populous, a continent pregnant with possibilities, home to 30% of Earth's mineral resources, 50% of its people under 25 years. Africa, the land of the great. Our spirit, resilient. Our enterprise, profitable. Our future, inspiring. Africa is inspiring. Be inspired.
I just want to share one or two tips based on my own personal experience with the Nigerian youth and how they can make a difference with their lives from where they are and how they can go from point A to point B. Because the dilemma many of the Nigerian youth today face is that of confusion. Where do I start? What resources do I need? Whom do I need to partner with? What do I need to do to get from point A to point B? How do I apply the principles and the classics that have been gleaned from the classroom in the marketplace to benefit me personally? These are the confusions that run riots in the minds and in the thoughts of many Nigerian youths. And many people have lost complete faith in the system, the Nigerian system, the government, the business environment, the institutions, our moral fiber, administration of government, and all of that. A lot of people even believe that the business environment is stifling and does not engender or foster creativity and innovation without any form of compromises, ethical or moral compromises. But I believe, based on my own personal experience, where I started from practically ground zero and where I currently am, how I've been able to apply universal principles from point A to point B to point C without any form of compromises, despite the daunting realities in our society, Nigeria. So basically, you have a graduate who has acquired or obtained a degree or some kind of specialization from the polytechnic or the university or any of the ivory towers, and then they get into the job market, you know, with a lot of confidence and with a lot of optimism of snapping up the job of their dream, or possibly venturing out into entrepreneurship. For those who desire to go into entrepreneurship, one of the cliches, the popular chorus that is actually sung by prospective or aspiring entrepreneurs is actually lack of capital. Unfortunately, capital is not a problem. The problem is the lack of the required ideals, the lack of structure upon which the entrepreneurship will be performed or will be pursued. Many people don't even have the requisite skills, business skills, necessary to succeed or to excel in their desired or chosen field of entrepreneurship. And so the first thing, they try to put the cart before the horse, and that is putting it wrongly. The most important thing is to be equipped appropriately and uniquely. And the errors many will be, or aspiring entrepreneurs do in Africa or Nigeria specifically, is to try to adopt methods which they glean from self-help books authored by writers in foreign societies who do not have the same societal peculiarities as we do here in Nigeria. Oh, you too can become this, you too can become that. Whereas the realities of their societies, their systems, governance, the quality of all of these things is far, far superior to what we have in Nigeria here or across the societies in sub-Saharan Africa. So many of these factors need to be put into consideration. For instance, there are certain metrics that differentiate the Nigerian economy from that of the United States of America. Ours is a developing economy, which leaves a lot of areas underdeveloped, requiring intervention from private sector individuals. So first and foremost, aspiring entrepreneurs must have this at the back of their mind, that the purpose of entrepreneurship is to create value, not profit, not personal enrichment. That is one. Capital is not the first and is not the most important component of entrepreneurship. Knowledge, tested marketplace knowledge. And how do you acquire this knowledge? Or how does one own their skills or the required skills in order to be well prepared for performance in the marketplace? One, entrepreneurship. Like what some of the merchants, the Igbo merchants do. It's very, very effective. It's a very, very effective approach for acquiring skills. Many will-be entrepreneur will do well if only they can go through some form of internship, some form of, internship, that's basically, and volunteer work, where they can be able to learn practical, pragmatic, real-life marketplace skills. Afterwards, relationship. People must learn to build the required relationship. Relationships, quality relationships, are the lifeblood of any serious entrepreneur. If you don't have the required relationship to leverage on some kind of mutually beneficial relationship, you deliver value, you also derive value as well. You are not likely to go far. And then the ability to start small from where you are with what you have. Everything you need is already within the environment with which you are. All you just require is the ability of recognition and discernment. Many people want to start big, and the disaster, the demerit or the disadvantage of starting big is that your mistakes at that level will not be anonymous, and you will not be able to correct them anonymously. But when you start small, it gives room and allowances for you to make a lot of mistakes away from the public glare of scrutiny that won't affect your future reputation as an entrepreneur.